Hello. This is usually not my scene, so excuse me for being a little terrified. But since I was told I was only to speak for 3 minutes, it's only 3 minutes of terror. I can take that. So in the interest of keeping it short, I want to say thank you, gracias. And I wrote something that would give you a little sense of my life story and my gratitude to literacy partners. So, you know those alphabet books that teach kids their ABCs so that they can learn to read? So here is my ABCs in honor of literacy partners. So A is for awesome, to be here in honor of literacy partners, and also for the first letter of my surname, Alvarez, but also in honor of Anthony Tassi, who is stepping down, and he's an A as well. B is for books, writing them, reading them, sharing them. C is for compassion, which comes with reading and entering the hearts and minds of others. D is for Dominican, but also for dumb, what I was called because I was dyslexic until I overcame that disability and learned to read. E is for essential, how essential literacy is in order to be free. F is for freedom, and for Toni Morrison's reminder that the function of freedom is to free someone else. G is for good, for the good work Literacy Partners is doing. H is for helping people to access their power by learning to read, as Viola so beautifully expressed it. I went through H. I is for immigrant, what I became when I arrived here as a 10-year-old and had to learn to read all over again in English. J is for Julia, that would be me, and the joy of learning to read. K is for knowledge that comes with the joy of learning to read. L, guess, is for literacy partners and for love, which amount to the same thing. M is for Mommy, the muse, who inspired my sisters and me by telling us that when American kids called us spick, they were just asking us to speak. N is for Nueva York, where we landed as political refugees in 1960. O is, oh, say, can you see, which is why I became a writer and a storyteller, so I could say what I see. P is for Papi, who held the island he never left in his heart for me. K is for Quisqueya, the Taíno name for the island we came from. S, oh, the Dominicans out there. S is for stories that open the world for those who learn to read. T is for three, the 3 minutes allotted to me that are almost over. U is for united, not the airline, but all of us coming together to lift each other up. V is for victory, when we learn to read and become the larger versions of ourselves. W is for weapons of mass creation that reading arms us with. X is for how you sign your name when you don't know how to write it. W is for writing and the worlds you discover with literacy partners. Z is for the last letter of my surname, Alvarez, and the last peep you'll hear from me now that my time is 0.